Hey friends, and welcome back to the Reddit Rainbow. Y'all, I saw this story and it immediately caught my attention. I haven't read it because I wanted to read it with y'all. So grab your vibes and your delights and let's jump into the story. Also, please mind the trigger warnings because I don't know what this is going to entail, but the title said enough. So mind the trigger warning. My 18 female boyfriend, 18 male, called me a monkey. He's white, I'm not. How do I handle this aftermath? You don't. You tell him he's a fucking asshole and you fucking leave. And then you tell literally everybody what he said and he can go fuck himself. All right, but let's jump into this story. The other day, me, 18 female, and my boyfriend, 18 male, were in the bathroom getting ready for a shower like we always do. A little hot box while the steam gets going, and then we get in. Well, we were playing around, just kind of pushing each other on the arm, and then he pulled me in for a hug. Totally normal. Then he starts talking booboo, stinky. Do people actually have fun in the shower? I just want to know because like every time we ever been trying to play in the shower is scary because I don't want to fall and bust my ass, or I'm just like somebody's cold, somebody's getting like the little spritzes of like somebody's hot, somebody's cold. And things don't be lining up the right way and my knees don't bend the way they used to. I'm just wondering anyway. And probably some other stuff that didn't register because out of fucking nowhere he says monkey. Now, obviously, he's white. I'm not. This is the first time he's ever said anything like that, and I was baffled. I pushed him off. I just stared at him, mouth open, and he just stared back. When he didn't say anything, I got in the shower alone. He wants me to move on, and I'm usually always the first person to say that second chances are okay as long as the person's actions are redeemable, but this feels like a violation. Let me get through the story. You know what? I was gonna put a pin in this, but I can't. Okay. So if you are in an interracial relationship and you are the white person, I would very much encourage you to leave words like that out of your language. Like if Slappa had ever called me his little monkey, or like people call their kids monkey, like she's like my cutie little monkey hanging from the handlebars or whatever. That's whatever. But if you say that to me, I'm gonna fucking leave you somewhere. I'm gonna like pretend like I can't hear you for like an hour. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I'm gonna be absolutely livid. I'm going to be just truly inconsolable for quite a while if you call me a monkey, and I don't even care. I don't want to hear anybody's excuses whenever like it like what I'm gonna say that maybe when you're in the beginning of your relationship you might want to talk about what are things that are a hard limit for you. Okay, so for me, anything that's been used as a slur in the past is kind of a hard limit for me, you know what I mean? So like, this is not okay. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sorry. All right. All right. So we've been dating for almost a year and living together longer than that. And he never fails to hear my rants about the Karens and injustices in the world, so it makes no sense to me. He tried to explain that he hears it often from my brother, who's black, that it just slipped out and he wasn't consciously thinking about it, but doesn't that make it worse? Because in my mind, that means subconsciously he's thinking it, right? But also, your brother is saying it to you as a term of endearment. Like, if somebody called my brother something that I call my brother, then I would have a fucking huge problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone tried calling Slappa one of my favorite nicknames, you know what I mean, I would have a serious problem. I guess what I'm trying to say is that like your brother calling you that is one thing, but your partner calling you the same name, it hits different. I guess my thinking is that like I can bully my sister, but you can't, kind of situation. Okay, yeah. Okay. Then he tried to say that he was thinking about the commercial, the puppy monkey baby Super Bowl one. This guy, and that 1,000,000% makes it worse to me because what, you think I'm fucking ugly and like a chimera, or what do they even call it? What are you, like, fusion? So he was thinking about the creepy commercial, but now I just feel like the first excuse was that an excuse. Yeah. Then here comes a third one. Oh my god. So he was just saying words that had the E sound and it slipped out. To which I asked him if boo boo ends in an E sound like stinky, because remember earlier they were saying boo boo stinky. And then no, so another lie, rapid fire lies. Like, what the fuck? He apologized, which is most obviously the initial first question, but what the fuck even put that thought into his head in that situation? And I can't help but feel like I'm being a hypocrite for not wanting to just move past it. The forgiveness is there, but the forget is not, and I can't seem to figure out why. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Edit, I needed to add that when I got out of the shower, he apologized profusely and I didn't have anything to say because I was still in shock. And he said, I can totally understand if this is the end of us, but please don't tell anyone. It would ruin me. So that's still in the back of my mind too. So he understood the undertones. Wow. No, that shit was fucking crazy. I was willing. Listen, y'all, the way I was willing to just like, if you want to hear him out, then you do that, baby. But just know any like iota of doubt, it's over. You know what I'm saying? But then just to know that the first thing he said was, I'm sorry, and please don't tell anyone because then it would ruin me. I said, I was right when I said in the beginning that you need to literally tell everyone because that's exactly what he was afraid of. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, guys. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about it. And I want to know not only that, but I want to know what you guys think about what I said about the if you're in an interracial couple and you need to be mindful about like the things that you're saying because you might not even understand how that could be triggering. Like monkey like would absolutely be a deal breaker for me. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I wanted to know what y'all have to think about that. Have y'all experienced something like that? Or if you have been on the other side where you were the one who did it, what happened? Because I would love to hear your stories. And of course, always be sent like you can send me your stories via Discord. You can ask if you can send me a private message through Discord. You can message me on Instagram, and of course you can hit me up on YouTube if you just comment below. But you guys, I can't even with this story. Like, I hope she leaves, and I hope, you know what, I just hope she does whatever's best for her. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, that's crazy. But anyway, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. I cannot wait to see you guys' comments. All right.